Hi guys, back here with another video, and today we're going to be looking at some Walmart pickups, a lot of clearance stuff. Some things like this obviously was not on clearance. This is the Ghostbusters Ghost Trap. From what I understand, this is the same one that they released through Ruby's and through Spirit Halloween. So if you've already got one of those, I wouldn't rush out to get one of these. Apparently, it's supposed to have lights and sounds, but the only thing I can really see, and you probably can't see that, there's a red light in there flashing. So the door's supposed to open, close, eerie sound effects, and multiple colored lights. So, the only thing I know about this, from what I understand from the reviews I've seen, is that this one activates with the foot pedal, whereas the other one from Ruby's and Spirit Halloween activated with a button on the actual unit. And it looks like they're also going to have the PKE meter. They offered that through Spirit Halloween and Ruby's as well. I actually got one of those several videos ago around Halloween time. So really happy to find that. That was one thing I wanted from the Halloween store that I didn't get last year, so that's pretty cool. Moving on some of this clearance stuff here. So, picked up a Rex. The main reason I wanted it was because I want it to sit. Hold on, let's see. I wanted it to sit next to my Dino Riders Rex, because that is what this toy is based on. Sorry, I had to pull out my Rex brain box and just see if it fit. No, I have no place to put that. Yeah, he was only $5. He was originally a $25 figure, which I was never gonna pay. And they clearanced him down a couple times, and once he got down to $5, I thought, you know what, why not? Next up, we'll stay in that vein. I don't buy a lot of Toy Story stuff, but I always like Slinky Dog, and he was only like $4, so why wouldn't you buy a Slinky Dog for $4? And then I got this Scooby-Doo for $1.50, and I actually picked up two of these. One for me and maybe one for a friend, I don't know. If he doesn't want it, I might see if someone else wants it or something, but it was only $3.50. Like, that was kind of a no-brainer too, for a mystery machine, and you get a figure. And I guess the thing opens up, which I think is kind of neat. And then we're going to start getting some good stuff here. So I got this bag right here. I got Loyal Subjects, Skeletor, the Battle Armor version. His jaw's kind of floating around in there, but it's not broken. I can see the tabs, and it just needs to be retabbed in there. I had a lot of those that were only $5. And this, I think they made a mistake on. We got Ray and the Sith Jet Trooper and Pilot Luke Skywalker. His package is pretty wrecked. And Lando in his Skiff Guard outfit. These were only $3.50 each. I think they clearanced down the wrong figures, because it should have been the gold figures, the 2 packs of gold figures that they have out right now. Those should have been $3.50, and I think they put them on the wrong. This was the only store that I found that did it. My dog's barking. Sorry about that. Here's the neighbors. I really like this Ray. She comes with a ton of accessories. Now the face looks really good. I don't typically buy a lot of these 3 3/4 figures anymore, but these, one, were dirt cheap, and two, they looked really good. This Jet Trooper, I think, looks better than the 6-inch one does. I didn't see the Knights of Ren or the. I've already got that though in the 6-inch version. I've seen the 6-inch Zora Bliss. Didn't care for it. I didn't get it. Probably should have, but I need to rewatch that movie actually. This Luke though, man, his package is completely wrecked. But again, he was only $3.50, so. This Lando, they did an amazing job with too. That face looks really good. I had a bunch of him. The rest of these guys, these were the only ones I had left. So I thought those were definitely worth $3.50 each. Next up, this is a tie for one of my favorite finds, just because it was such a good deal on it. I got the Jabba's Palace for $13. It comes with the Han and Carbonite and Reese. Yeah, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't get this thing for $13. It's a really cool playset. So, yeah, nothing really much to say there. Just a really good price on that. And it's something I've been wanting. I just didn't want to spend $50 on it. All right. I don't know which one to show you, so we'll do this. So, got this. If you can't tell, 4-piece Kenner Classic Figures, Ghostbusters. So I ended up with the box. Basically, so these weren't supposed to be out today. They're on the top shelf. I ended up pulling them off the shelf, opening the box, and I was worried they wouldn't let me have them because they weren't actually supposed to be out. So I actually went through the self-checkout and bought these two. And then went back in and had them look for the actual individual figures, and they didn't have them. So I left the other two of these because these are 4-packed, so that 2 Slimers and 2 Stay Puffs in a box. I went back in and had them look for the Ghostbuster actual figures, and they couldn't find them. And I ended up asking the guy if I could keep the box, and he kind of looked at me like I was crazy, but finally said it was okay for me to take the box. He gave me this lecture about how they weren't supposed to be out, they weren't for sale. So I didn't end up, I didn't want to buy the other 2 and have a full case. I wanted to leave a couple figures for someone else. I got the 2 I wanted, so I was happy getting that, but I was really happy getting the box too, because I think it'd be cool when I get the 4 figures to be able to put them in that box. Anyway, let's look at these here. So we got Slimer. I've already got 2 of these figures. One of them, the eyeballs need repainted in, but I never could find his accessories. So that's the main reason why I wanted this one, and I figured if I was going to buy him, I might as well get Stay Puffed. These clamshells feel a lot more sturdy than the originals. Like, the whole card just feels a lot sturdier. And you would expect something when they're case fresh to, like pass an AFA grading like perfectly, but no, there was dents and dings all over these things, and they had never even seen the light of day until I touched them. So it must have all happened at the factory. But anyway, so here is the Stay Puffed. See how the cards kind of bubble in over there. And they do Even though they are Hasbro, they do say Kenner on the box. Alright, so the last thing I bought for a really good deal, Soundwave. He's only $13. So I picked up that one. And don't yell at me for being greedy. I have a reason for this. So I've already got one. I spent 50 bucks on it. So I feel like I paid my dues and bought one originally. So I got an extra one for me to open. One for a friend if he still hasn't found one. If he ends up finding one, I don't know what I'll do with this one. And one, when I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do some kind of contest or giveaway. So I didn't, and trust me, there was, well, actually a funny story. Guy seen me picking these up, and about 5 minutes later, I seen him loading up his cart. He was a reseller, and I bet he had 13 of these. I know he had 13 of these because there was 16 when I walked in there. Because I tried to call a couple of my friends to tell them to come over and get some, or see if they wanted some, because I was going to go back and get them if they did. But reseller was in there picking up. He had his entire cart full of toys. So hopefully you guys can beat the resellers there. If you haven't found one and you still want one. But I thought for $13, that wasn't a bad deal. What do you guys think? Is that a bad deal? I don't think so. I still think that these guys were the best deal, those Star Wars figures for $3.50. Anyway, so that is the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm getting ready to record a dedicated, mostly dedicated, I think there was a couple odds and ends things in there, but mostly dedicated Ninja Turtle video. So who knows when you guys will see that, probably in 2 months, because I've got like 12 videos in the pipeline. So try to release one a week, so that kind of gives me some time to make some others. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will be back, like I said, with a Ninja Turtle haul video. And if you guys had any clearance hunts, leave the comments. Tell me what you found. What did you find at Walmart or any other place that was a good deal on clearance? Anyway, good luck with finding some cool stuff. Bye, guys.